Let's go out this way. Mate, the light.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't gonna like me.
Handwriting, you know. So this is quite good actually, it's very unambiguous, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
On the previous one,
that's definitely looking for an early day arrest,
it looks like this movie was
Yeah, he's right.
yeah, this is a new thing that mate.
What do you take?
This is what you are. Where's the skipper? Skip. Grounds for that arrest is one that says more personal action. That's it for the arrest. Name and address. Want to stand up for me? You're not going to? Alright, we will carry you. That's what you like. Alright. Yeah. That's your stuff, is it? That's your stuff. Alright guys, we're going to have to carry him out. Alright, what we're going to do is going to stop these arms from popping out, alright? I know you're not going to help us carry, but keep your arms to your chest. It helps prevent injuries to your arms, alright?
Well, baby's born and starved.
Guys, can you come around?
Right, so it's shot back here.
Fine. So you flip the legs.
No, you lift him up. Guys, lift him up. Someone grab the legs.
Flip the legs.
Handcuffs is his own handcuffs.
There we go.
Wait, hold!
There he is. You right, yeah? Right.
Together, guys!
Well, we'll get round.
Can't get just down a little bit.
Thanks for that! Thanks for defending it!
You need to put that
That's what they're saying now. They're saying, don't go, keep your head down. You're going to get a bad reputation for something that happens in that hospital. And that's also why I'm here. And I like to think because my father's one of the I do get yeah, it's probably that way.
Right? Therefore, I'm arresting suspicion of sexual assault, 13 terrorism Act 2000. Okay? You explain signage with wording. Just stay with me after me for a second. You explain signage with wording that suggests you're supporting a prescribed terrorist organisation, which is Palestine Action. Okay? That's why I've been arrested. Times 1322. Okay? The necessity for your arrest is property effective investigation by being taken for the interview at the police station. Okay? Just stand up for me for a second. Okay? Are you going to stand up for me, or are you going to invite Harry? Are you going to speak to me? Are you going to engage with me? Are you going to speak to me?
Take up the wall, yeah? So we can get behind that.
No, just dress right.
Just round ahead. Just round ahead.
1, 2, 3. Because he's supporting genocide. Yeah. He's supporting genocide.
Allowed to go ahead after what happened in Manchester. It's very disrespectful. It's wasting police time when obviously the Jewish community at the minute need the police's support. We spoke to a lady here today from the Jewish community from Manchester, and she was absolutely terrified and she's appalled.
There are a lot of
and that's why we're here today, because
a lot of Jewish people here who are supporting this action.
Indeed, and many people, the Home Secretary's asked people not to congregate today. So have many other politicians from the left and the right. So you saw the Shadow Justice Secretary Robert Jenrick. We've seen, of course, the Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood asking people not to congregate for that exact reason. Many people are saying these protests are anti-Semitic. What do you make of that?
They're not.
I'd like to talk to you in just a second, actually. I just want to hear what this lady has to say.
I would agree with that, and I would agree for the reason that the Jewish community have felt persecuted for the last 2 years that this has been allowed to carry on. You can see reports from many people, speak to many Jewish people that I know, that say that they physically, visibly have to hide their religion as they walk down the streets of London.
This is why you're hiding today.
She is a genocide supporter.
This
She
is
is
why you're
supporting
not coming
ethnic cleansing of
anywhere.
Palestinians.
Why do you say that?
She is supporting genocide.
Can I speak to you? Would you mind to speak?
She is supporting genocide. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel has killed 50 people since yesterday in the last 24 hours.
Would you speak to me for a second? No? Excuse me, can I ask you, because there is a lot of calls saying people, this is, of course, this gentleman here is heckling this lady here, she's peacefully counter-protesting, saying that she doesn't think this is appropriate.
I've been trying to argue with her, not heckle her.
Can you understand why people might think this is inappropriate, given that there was a terrorist attack 2 days ago and this is a prescribed terrorist
Yes,
organization?
it is appropriate when Israel is committing genocide.
But there was a terrorist attack
Israel is committing genocide. Israel is committing genocide. Israel is committing genocide. There is a live genocide.
Do you understand
There
why?
is a live genocide.
Thank you.
It's terrible. It's terrible what happened in Manchester.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Terrible what happened in Manchester.
Let me let this lady speak. Let me hear this lady,
on
please.
the same day, Israel slaughtered over 50 people in Gaza, and we're supposed to show respect by not complaining about that. I don't see it. One human life is one human life. you know? And this has been going on not just for 2 years, for some...
Many commentators online are calling these protests anti-Semitic. What do you make of that?
I have been on so many protests, not just for the last 2 years, for the last 20 or more years. I have never heard people be anti-Semitic. Yes, anti-Israeli, yes, anti-Zionist, but I have not heard them being anti-Jew. You see their banners here, Jewish people are here, they are always present on these demonstrations. Jewish people who are equally, if not more, outraged by what is being done in Israel. And to mix the two together, to assume that if you're Jewish you must be Zionist, that's the anti-Semitic bit. That's where the anti-Semitic comes in, the assumption that because people are Jewish, they have to support what's going on in Israel.
Yeah.
And many of them don't.
What would it take for these protests to end at this point? So, of course, the government has said that it's to recognise Palestine as a state. It's doing everything it says in its power to stop that. What would you like to see happen?
Our government is still supplying armaments to Israel to carry out genocide. It's flying spy missions over Gaza and providing their military with information. It is actively supporting what is going on over there.
Okay.
So I just think it's just a sort of bit of whitewash saying, oh yeah, but the kind of state of Palestine they want is one where the Palestinians won't have any say in what happens to them. It's going to be a sort of neo-colonial thing.
What do you make of Tony Blair? What do you make of Tony Blair being put in charge?
I think it's terrible, of all people, to be allowed anywhere near them. I think, haven't they suffered enough?
I tend to agree with you on that point. Thank you very much for talking to me today. I really appreciate it and doing so peacefully.
Who are you, by the way? Who are you?
GB News. We want to get both sides of GB News. We want to get both sides of the perspective. It won't be edited.
I wouldn't watch GB News.
That's all right, you don't have to, but we want to get everyone's freedom of speech out. We want to get everyone to hear their voices. Right. We appreciate it and doing so peacefully.
Who are you, by the way? Who are you?
GB News. We want to get both sides of GB News. We want to get both sides of the perspective. It won't be edited.
I wouldn't watch GB News.
That's all right, you don't have to, but we want to get everyone's freedom of speech out. We want to get everyone to hear their voices. Right. Should we find some more people?
I think because I think silent.
And do you mind if I ask? Because we aren't going to edit this. You want to put
secretary.
Yeah. Well, I just want to know what you think of her. She's told me to go home today.
You're a coward. He's a coward putting people intentionally. He's a coward. Seen your videos on your website.
It's hard sometimes, but you got to find that common
Orders, act on your conscience. I did ask that. Today I've got to speak to the lady. Liberal life. You know PC Nielsen, the one who all the eggs completely taken, even less
Just have a look at space.
So the police can go there.
That's all right.
Yeah, perfect. Right,
Ready?
Yeah.
Slowly, forward.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, thank you.
Cheers, sir. Thank you very much.
So let's give some space here, please.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank We love you. Thank you. Yes, yeah. I'm only here really because of what Mervis and Starmer said yesterday.
taking people from?
You mean the police?
Yeah.
Or random?
They can forbid nearly everything, but they can't forbid me to think. And they can't forbid my tears to flow, and they can't shut my mouth when I sing. They can forbid nearly everything, but they can't be everything, but they can't forbid me to think. And they
can go online and they can read a fantastically good online exhibition called Timeline to Genocide, which explains how the British government has facilitated the Israelis and the Americans in the slaughter of thousands of people in Palestine.
That is an excellent reason to stand. Hold on.
There are posts that are on social media, but if you want to know more specifically, like the lady over there, she has collated and created like this, so she can like but there are posts on like social media, like especially if you follow certain accounts. I know.
The men are so humiliated, they're so ashamed, they don't do it again. And it's
drinking the whole thing.
Well, I can imagine.
Class 9 dismissed.
Suddenly,
the next one to say.
Well done, lads! Well done, lads! Keep up the good work for the British government! Know your history!
well, the green trousers. They arrested him. I can't believe it. They've arrested a dog. Yeah, they've arrested a dog.
The UK government is participating in a live stream genocide of children, and you are arresting peaceful protesters.
And you have to get the other side too because it's so awesome.
Wonderful.
Quit your job. Quit your job. Do something real with your life.
You're doing the right thing.
Have some
you know
dignity.
You're doing the right thing. You know why you're here.
I'm happy now they're doing this.
No, I can see.
Let's be off that. Good up.